local nonprofit is inviting you to have a ball for a great cause. So here to talk about the Abilities Ball is Lifestyle's Executive Director, John Newman. Good morning to you, John.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a big pleasure to have you guys in studio today talking to us about this. Before we get to the ball, though, I'd like folks to know, get familiar with what y'all do for the community.
Yes, at Lifestyles, we are a nonprofit that works with individuals with disabilities and helping them transition to more independent lives. We've been in business based in Fayetteville since 1976, and we were started by our fantastic founder, Carol Hart.
And that work ongoing, you work with these individuals, your clients, folks with developmental disabilities. Is there anything affecting this community, especially right now, that you'd like to highlight for folks this morning?
Yeah, I mean, one of the big issues that our agency and other agencies throughout the state and in our area are dealing with is the loss of Medicaid, which really affects the opportunities that the individuals who access our programs have. You know, everything in the state in terms of disability services is based on having Medicaid, and so when someone loses that, and in many cases what we found is people aren't aware of why they've lost Medicaid, and so if someone loses that benefit, they really don't have the ability to access any service provider in the state, and so that's probably the biggest issue we're dealing with right now.
Yeah, so let's talk about your work, specifically, you know, as you help individuals who have these developmental disabilities, is there anything that you in particular are focusing on as you're providing this support?
Well, what we really do is we try to take a well-rounded approach to everything to help, you know, take a client and what they want to do with the rest of their life. And so we try to create opportunities to help that transition. So it could be housing, it could be employment, whatever an individual needs or wants to do, we try to provide that support to enable them to live more independently in our community.
Yeah. And there's something that community members can do to support you in this work coming up this week. Can you tell us about the Abilities Ball?
Yes, this will be our second annual Abilities Ball. We will be at the Fayetteville Public Library this Saturday, March 9th, starting at 6 o'clock. It's a wonderful opportunity for our clients to put their abilities on display. We start the evening with a wonderful performance by our performing arts program. And so it's just a wonderful night where we can all get together and celebrate the impact that our organization has had on our community.
That's incredible. If someone can't attend this Saturday, maybe they've got plans, is there some other way that they can support y'all?
Oh yes, we welcome lots of volunteers. We've enjoyed community support for such a long time. You can reach out to us. You can find us on our website at lifestylesinc.org. Sign up for volunteer opportunities, come to other events that we may have. There's just a lot of things that we have available to people who want to get involved.
Wonderful. John, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us this morning, for telling us a little bit about the situation y'all are in and how folks can support you. And we've got some information on the screen in that effort. We've got Lifestyle's Ability Ball coming up March 9th. And that's going to be at the Fayetteville Public Library. And more information is to come online on our website in a few hours. John, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It's a big pleasure.